Good evening, town of Cheverly, mayor and council-elect. Congratulations. This evening, we will get started on swearing-ins. The first swearing-in of this evening will be Mayor-elect Watson. So we will go ahead and proceed, and we will go by after Ward 1 through Ward 6. So without further ado, I would like to have the county clerk come and have the first swearing in of Mayor-elect Watson.
Good evening. My name is Mahassan El-Amin, and I am your clerk of the Circuit Court, and I am so honored to be swearing in our new mayor. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, no, you gotta put your Bible in.
Oh, yes, you're right. That is why it's here.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. You want to swear or affirm?
Swear.
Okay, here we go. I
I,
state your name.
Micah Lee Watson,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and that I will be faithful
and that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland
and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
without
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of
Mayor for the town of Cheverly,
Mayor for the town of Cheverly,
according to the Constitution and laws of this state
according to the Constitution and laws of this state
and the charter of this town.
and the charter of this town.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yes, this is mine. Yes. Excellent. Do I speak now or do them all? Okay. Brief interlude then. You're good, ma'am? Okay.
I'll be back. Yeah.
Yes, okay. Well, I'm going to just give a few remarks and then speed us along for the rest of the evening to get our council members sworn in. Thank you all very much for coming this evening. The overwhelming feeling that I have tonight is that I am humbled, and I want to thank all of you for putting your trust in me. Thank you, sir. Is that better? First, I would like to thank my wonderful family, my beautiful and patient wife, Kim, who is on her way to Kentucky right now to pick up our oldest son. And I want to thank my two amazing sons, Leo and Jonah, no coincidence, who were both born at Prince George's Hospital Center. I would like to recognize the role of my parents and my brother Morley in inspiring me to public service. With Mother's Day just 4 days away, I want to dedicate my portion of tonight to the matriarch of our family, my beloved mother, Mary, who we lost in 2017. I want to say a thank you to Mayor Munyene for her 4 years of service as mayor, and prior to that, her work as the Ward 4 council member. And just as importantly, I want to underscore the service that she provided to our town before attaining elected office. Public service jobs are not easy. I pray that I've learned how to do this job with grace, gratitude, and humor, partially from her. She clearly had quite a bit of support in the town, and I want to recognize that, which was evidenced by her receiving one of the highest vote totals ever for mayor. Equally, I would like to thank all of our mayors whose shoulders I will no doubt stand on: Riazi, Callahan, Mosley, Baina, and Dwyer. I will look to all 6 of you for guidance in the months ahead. I want to commend all of the staff, attorneys, and council members that I have served with. So bear with me. Galloway, Morris, Brayman, Torres, Cornbrooks, Warrington, Robshaw, Colarisi, Kraus, Deutsch, Schachter, Oslick, Ford, Oledele, Radloff, Johnson, Cullen, Eldridge, Tevault, McCann, Garcia, Nettles, Wade, Briner, Dallaker, Garces, and Fry. As I pass the baton for Ward 2, I want to thank the residents of Ward 2 for their trust. It has been an honor to represent you for 13 years on this body. John, you have a great responsibility to uphold. Fortunately, you have a deep bench of council members to call on, including council members Coolin, Hallman, Ivy, Mosley, and me. We are here to support you. I must thank my amazing volunteers on this campaign. Just to name a few: Patricia and Damien, Chris and Penny, Sam, Layla and Andre, Judith, Margaret, Larry, Rose, Angela and Dawn, John and Nancy, Joni and Gabe, Michelle, Julie and Ray, Tony and Dana, Nancy, Molly and Jay, Ski, Peg and Mike, Annika and Lori. Thank you also to our Board of Election Supervisors, some of whom are here tonight, our election judges, our election clerks, our town staff, and our election volunteers who made our democracy possible. Friends, this is a troubling time for Cheverly, a time of anxiety and uncertainty. Many of our neighbors see their livelihoods, their communities, and their identities threatened. My pledge to you, and on behalf of this council, is that Cheverly will remain a place where every individual is welcomed, valued, and feels safe. If we work together, if we listen to each other, we can ensure that bigotry, hatred, and marginalization have no place in Cheverly. With humility, I ask for your patience during the transition ahead, especially our council. I'm confident that our new and returning council members will keep me on my toes and make sure I know if I fall short. I know that I have made mistakes as a candidate and as a council member. Now that the election is over, I hope that the 7 neighbors that you have chosen to lead our town will work as one body. Yes, sometimes with divergent views, but always with a generous heart and the best interests of our town and its 6,000 residents as our guiding principle. I hope we consider every issue on its merits with robust public input. For me, I will do my best to keep an open mind and to always listen first. I will close with a theme that I've spoken of often, which is service. I want to ask you to please raise your hand if you served in the military. Please keep your hands up. Raise your hand if you served in AmeriCorps, Peace Corps, VISTA, or some other national service program. Keep your hands up. Raise your hand if you're a law enforcement officer, a nurse, a paramedic, doctor, or an EMT. Raise your hand if you are or were a federal public servant. Keep your hands up. Now raise your hand if you're a teacher. And last but certainly not least, raise your hand if you have cleared a public trail, organized a community group, served on a town committee, brought music, ideas, or kids programs to our town, worked with the mayor and council to change a policy or improve a playground or park. Used your professional experience, your free time, or your elbow grease to make Cheverly a better place to live. Now I ask all of you to look around. This is the essence of Cheverly. Neighbors serving neighbors, making our town better. Together, in that spirit, I believe we can accomplish anything. Thank you.
Councilmember-elect for Ward 1.
We have to speak to the microphone right there. There we go. There we go. Okay, ready? You want to swear or affirm?
What's the difference?
Some people have a preference.
Traditionally, whatever the tradition is.
Swear, usually. All right. Okay. I
I,
state your name.
Christopher Robert Wade,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
And that I will be faithful
and I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland.
and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland,
And support the Constitution and laws thereof.
and support the Constitution and the laws thereof,
And that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of
Council Member Ward 1
for the town of Cheverly,
for the town of Cheverly,
according to the Constitution and laws of this state,
according to the Constitution and the laws of this state,
and the charter and laws of Prince George's County.
and the charter laws of Prince George's County.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Mr. Galloway have a speech too? No, I'm just joking. Oh, you're gonna say shit.
You're not legit until you swear.
Yeah. Yep.
Councilmember-elect Ward 2, John LeGlowick.
It's the one that what's up here.
Ready? You want to swear or affirm?
I can swear.
I state your name.
John LeGlowick,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
and that I will be faithful
and that I will be faithful,
and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland,
and that I will bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
and to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of Council Member Ward 2
for the town of Cheverly,
for the town of Cheverly,
according to the Constitution and laws of this state,
according to the Constitution and laws of this state,
and the charter of this town.
and the charter of this town.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Councilmember of Ward 3-elect, Nicole Briner.
I'd like to affirm. Okay, then hold it. Okay. Thank you so much. Affirm. I,
state your name,
Nicole Briner,
do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and that I will be faithful
and that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland
and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of Council Member Ward 3
for the town of Cheverly,
for the town of Cheverly,
according to the Constitution and laws of this state
according to the Constitution and laws of this state
and the charter of this town.
and the charter of this town.
Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. You're the best. Oh, I'm going to sign, but you know.
Okay. Hey,
Guys, Lulu.
Luisa.
Councilmember Ward 4-elect, David Tansey.
Yeah. You got a big one. Hey. I could just repeat after you. That's
Do you want to swear or affirm?
either one.
I
I,
state your name,
David Tansey,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and that I will be faithful
and that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland
and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice, execute the office of
Council Member Ward 4
Councilmember Ward 4
for the town of Cheverly,
for the town of Cheverly,
according to the Constitution and laws of this state
according to the Constitution and laws of this state
and the charter of this town.
and the charter of this town.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Councilmember Ward 5-elect, Charlie Garces.
Let's do the bike. Cheer my family up real quick. It's my family. It's my squad. Mom. Agarra la mano.
But you gotta come over a little
Venga para allá.
closer. Okay. Do you want to swear or affirm?
I'm sorry?
Do you want to swear or affirm?
Swear.
Do you want some of the family members to flank you?
¿Se quieren venir más para acá? ¿Alguien? ¿Gente?
That way you gotta get closer photos.
Ándale. Swear.
Okay, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
I
I,
state your name.
Charlie Garces,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and that I will be faithful
and that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland
and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of
execute the office of
Councilmember Ward 5
Councilmember Ward 5
for the town of Cheverly,
for the town of Cheverly,
according to the Constitution and laws of this state
according to the Constitution and laws of this state
and the charter of this town.
and the charter of this town.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Councilmember of Ward 6-elect, Councilmember Amy Jean Chung Fry.
I
I,
state your name.
Amy Jean Fry,
Do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and that I will be faithful
and that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland
and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of
Councilmember Ward 6
for the town of Cheverly,
for the town of Cheverly,
according to the Constitution and laws of this state
according to the Constitution and the laws of the state
and the charter of this town.
and the charter of this town.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Are you taking a picture?
I will now turn the floor over to Mayor Watson.
Thank you, Madam Clerk, for coming and spending some time with us and your patience. I now want to recognize the District 47A delegation, which includes former Ward 2 Town Council member Julian Ivey, now State Delegate, Diana Fennell, State Delegate, and our State Senator and Cheverly resident Malcolm Augustine.
Oh, good morning. Good evening, everyone. I was just surprised because Mayor Watson just outed the fact that Delegate Ivey no longer lives in Cheverly. He moved out, got a new home with him and his wife and young child, so we're really pleased for him on that. Good evening again. I'm sorry for saying good morning. Senator Malcolm Augustine, proudly here as a Ward 1 resident. You saw me get up, take a picture of my council member. And so just very, very pleased to be here with you all tonight. The mayor has already really expressed a lot of the thanks that are really appropriate. And so I still will say thank you to the former mayor, Munyane, for her service to our town. And of course, also to Councilmember Dalaker, who is here this evening, for their service to our town. So can we give them a round of applause? And to the newly elected and those who are continuing to serve in the council, I just say congratulations to you all. And of course, we are grateful already for the service that you all have already given and what you will continue to give going forward. And of course, I extend real congratulations and thanks again to former council member, now our mayor, Watson. We look forward to being partners with you all in moving our community forward. I also just want to say thank you to the families of these public servants who give quite a bit. Know that from what happens with my own family. And so it's a team effort, one that oftentimes you don't really get. It's not the most glamorous of jobs, as you all already know. It's pretty challenging out here, but we're doing it for the right reasons. We are trying to support our community and move it forward. And so we did bring some citations to acknowledge them and thank them for their the fact that they're going to lead our town. So we have an official citation. Be hereby known to all that sincerest congratulations are offered to the Honorable Michael Watson, Mayor of the town of Cheverly, in recognition of your being elected as the mayor of our town. We look forward to working with you and your team. Again, congratulations, and we wish you much success during your administration. Presented on this 8th day of May, 2025, by myself, Senator Malcolm Augustine, and of course, Delegates Fennell and Delegate Ivey. Congratulations. We have a citation.
We're not going to make this program long. We're going to follow the Senator Lee. He's the quarterback in this, but we're so proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Now with the council members, we'll just read one of them, and of course they'll bring everybody up, but we do have the citations recognizing them as well. And so we have citations for each of the council members. Be it hereby known to all. Official citation in sincerest congratulations are offered to the council members of Cheverly in recognition of them being elected for their various wards. And we look forward to working with you and as on our council as you represent the residents of your ward. Again, congratulations and much success. Presented on this 8th day of May by myself, Senator Malcolm Augustine, Delegates Fennell and Ivey. Congratulations to all. We want to share these with you all, and we can take a picture. Is that okay? All right. Want to do it over there? Oh, no, we'll do it here. Yeah, this right here, right? Yeah. She still hasn't.
Where's Amy? Oh. Congratulations. Congratulations. You're welcome.
Charlie. That's for Charlie for me.
And soccer coach. All right.
Remember, it's still hot.
That's fine.
Yeah, we can do some sideways if you want.
He's got it right there.
I do. Yes.
I'm good. Thank you. All right, thank you, legislators, for spending some time with us and for these recognitions. We are very grateful for that, and we will be calling you for a great deal of help over the next few years, so I appreciate that. Do we have any county officials with us tonight? And I took off my glasses, so I apologize. Any other elected officials, municipal officials from other towns? I know we have a lot of former Cheverly elected officials. I won't go through that list, but any other elected officials here with us tonight? For those that could not hear, that was Mr. Fred Price Jr., longtime resident of Cheverly, and Republican Central Committee member. Elected Republican Central Committee member. Thank you, Mr. Price, for joining us. And as well as a former Cheverly Town Council member. Anyone else? Right. Mr. Thorpe is here. We have a number of former elected Cheverly officials with us. So I think that concludes our program. If any council members would like to offer remarks, you're welcome to do so now, but you are keeping these decent people from cake and refreshments, so take that into mind. Otherwise, when we conclude, we will have refreshments and mingling, and then the meeting will start in about 49 minutes at 8 o'clock. Anyone? Yes. And again, we'll have an opportunity, council members will have the regular opportunity to offer remarks at the end of the meeting. All right, thank you all for coming. Please don't leave, stay, enjoy yourselves, and we appreciate you.